Many birds and animals lived on the banks of the river Narmada. A troop of monkeys lived on a mountain near the river. They would chatter merrily, jump in the trees, tease one another, scowl at one another, and enjoy themselves. At the foot of the mountain, there was a tree. Many birds had built their nests in the tree. The monsoon had set in. Suddenly, it began to rain heavily. The monkeys ran to the tree, jumped up, and sat quietly on the branches. The birds were also sitting quietly in their nests. They enjoyed the sight of the monkeys drenched in the rain. A myna could not control herself. She said to the monkeys, "Why are you sitting so quietly?" One of the monkeys scowled at the myna, but the others sat calmly, with their long tails hanging down from the branches. Suddenly, it began to rain very heavily, and there was a hailstorm. The monkeys were now shivering with cold. Their teeth started chattering. A baby monkey, which was clinging to its mother, also began to shiver. Mother Monkey said, "My baby is shivering. Please help me." Hearing this, a weaver bird said, "How can anyone help you in this downpour? You should have thought of all this beforehand. We had built our nests long time back. Look, how comfortable we are in our nest today." The myna agreed with the weaver bird and said, "You have 2 hands to work with. If you had used them to build a shelter for yourselves, you would have been resting in it comfortably." A few monkeys stared angrily at the birds and scowled at them. Some others began to look around, as if searching for a solution to their problem. Suddenly, a monkey spotted some berries lying on the ground. "Ah, those appear to be sparks. They might help to keep the baby monkey warm," he thought, and jumped down to get the berries. The weaver bird said, "Hey, foolish monkey, those are not sparks, they are berries." The monkey was angry. He said, "Will you keep quiet?" Suddenly, another monkey got an idea. He said, "Let us collect some glowworms. They might keep us warm." Hearing this, a baby sparrow was about to say something, but before she could say anything, her mother said, "Quiet! You should never advise the monkeys." The baby sparrow kept quiet, but the weaver bird could not control herself. She said, "Foolish monkey, how can a glowworm keep you warm?" The monkey was furious. He said, "Why don't you mind your own business? If you don't stop interfering, I will destroy your nest." Hearing these words, all the birds hid themselves in their nests and began to tremble with fear. But the weaver bird continued to advise the monkey. She said, "Anger destroys intelligence. Instead of losing your temper, why don't you go in search of a hollow or a cave to protect yourselves?" Before the weaver bird could complete her sentence, the furious monkey jumped up, pulled down the nest, and destroyed it. He was so furious that he destroyed all the nests in the tree. The frightened birds flew away.